Yeah. No. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? Talking about you taking a shit. Damn. That's all you think about. That's all you think about is Dookie. Your ass dirty. Watch like I need to know if the end of the world is now. That's the only reason I'm here. I need to know if the world is ending. Addressing the nation. Okay, so we ain't got too much yet. Bro, Wise, I don't know why my shit do not update, bro. My shit do not update as far as like the amount of subs I get. I be having to manually do that shit. Dead ass. And it pisses me off. I don't know why. Matter of fact, I'm from if you decide to hop in, or if anybody, I'm in a certain what's it called? Really? Yeah, bro. My shit don't update my sub count. I be manually doing that shit every fucking time, bro. Pissing me off. Yes, I do, cause what the fuck? What's good, y'all name? Let's see. I don't know who to watch. Who's ever covering it? Is that the pop out? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? I need to. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna just add this window so I can see my damn game screen. Get rid of that shit. There we go. That way I can still see my damn game. Couldn't see shit. Oh, but wait, now y'all can't see. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. So what's y'all how much y'all think we finna go to war with Venezuela? What y'all think, man? What's the over under? We ain't gotta really see that motherfucker for real. Lower that shit. We all know Cheetos when we see it. You said 100%. You 100% think that's what he gonna say? I said 75. You said he gonna be late. Yeah. They trying to wake his ass up. I feel like the question would be, what are the odds of Congress? I think the odds of Congress approving it is like 5%, and that's being generous. But to say it though, and Congress don't approve, he gonna look crazy. That'll look crazy as hell. Damn, true crime. That's pretty confident. But I don't know, like, well, I guess nothing makes sense with Trump. I'm like the no new wars president, but then it doesn't matter. Nothing with this man makes any sense. So it's like, who cares what he said? He don't care what he says at any other point. So why the hell am I acting like he really cares? That's a stupid thing to run on in the first place. No new wars. Like, you don't know what the hell could happen within your presidency to just be like, no new wars. Like, nobody really goes into being president like, yeah, we finna start all these wars, B. Shut these nuts. What's good, Taryn? He gonna do all he can to distract. Yeah, I said he's gonna blame Democrats and Biden. He's gonna pretend like the economy is good and just say it's good, even though everybody knows it's not. And what's funny is he's gonna blame what's bad on the Democrats while at the same time act like everything is good. That's what's messed up. That's what's crazy. Okay. What else? Okay, good money. Good money. Let's go. Let's go. Been wanting to talk to you about the crash outs from the video game award. Yeah, I haven't seen them for real. I'm not in the clear obscure circles, so I ain't seen them. I kind of like adjacently been hearing people talk about it. It's white? Oh God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Good evening, America. 11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it. When I took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years, and some would say in the history of our country, which caused prices to be higher than ever before, making life unaffordable for millions and millions of Americans. This happened during a Democrat administration, and it's when we first began hearing the word affordability. Our border was open, and because of this, our country was being invaded by an army of 25 million people, many
Affordability a
who
bad
came
thing?
from prisons and jails, mental institutions, and insane asylums. They were drug dealers, gang members, and even 11,888
I said it.
murderers, more than 50% of whom killed more than one person. This is what the Biden administration
lying.
allowed to happen to our country, and it can never be allowed to happen again. We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels with law enforcement, and words such as that just absolutely forbidden. We had the worst trade deals ever made, and our country was laughed at from all over the world. but they're not laughing anymore. Over the past 11 months, we have brought more positive change to Washington than any administration in American history. There's never been anything like it, and I think most would agree. I was elected in a landslide, winning the popular vote and all 7 swing states and everything else, with a mandate to take on a sick and corrupt system that really just took the wealth from people and crushed the dreams of the American people. For the last 4 years, the United States was ruled by politicians who fought only for insiders, illegal aliens,
Transgender for
career
everybody.
criminals, corporate lobbyists, prisoners, terrorists, and above all, foreign nations, which took advantage of us at levels never seen before. They flooded your cities and towns with illegal aliens. They decimated your hard-earned savings. They indoctrinated your children with hate for America. They just released a level of violent felons that we had never seen to prey on innocent.
Not at all.
They caused war. They caused mayhem. They caused a horrible situation all over the globe. But now you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hardworking people of our country, the ones who make this nation run, who make this nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Starting on day one, I took immediate action to stop the invasion of our southern border. For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been allowed into our country, a feat which everyone said was absolutely impossible. Do you remember when Joe Biden said that he needed Congress to pass legislation to help close the border? He was always blaming Congress and everyone else. As it turned out, we didn't need legislation. We just needed a new president. We inherited the worst border anywhere in the world, and we quickly turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. In other words, in a few short months, we went from worst to best. We're deporting criminals, restoring safety to our most dangerous cities. Just take a look at Washington, D.C. It's at levels of safety that we've never seen before. And they decimated the bloodthirsty foreign drug cartels. We did that all by ourselves with our people, and we're so proud of it because they were poisoning and destroying our population. Drugs brought in by ocean and by sea are now down 94%. We have broken the grip of sinister woke radicals in our schools, and control over those schools is back now.
Like, is he going to be saying this for all 4 years?
Loving states where
if he makes
education belongs. After rebuilding the United States military in my first term, and with the addition we are adding right now, we have the most powerful military anywhere in the world, and it's not even close. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East, and secured the release of the hostages, both living and dead. Here at home, we're bringing our economy back from the brink of ruin. The last administration and their allies in Congress looted our treasury for trillions of dollars, driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before. I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast.
But it hasn't happened.
Let's look at the facts. Under the Biden administration, car prices rose 22%, and in many states, 30% or more. Gasoline rose 30 to 50%. Hotel rates rose 37%. Airfares rose 31%. Now, under our leadership, they are all coming down and coming down fast. Democrat politicians also sent the cost of groceries soaring, but we are solving that too. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden last year. The price of eggs is down 82% since March, and everything else is falling rapidly. And it's not done yet, but boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on. Here are just some of the efforts that we have underway. You will see in your wallets and bank accounts in the new year. After years of record-setting falling incomes, our policies are boosting take-home pay at
He's
a historic
pretending like
pace.
everything's okay.
Under Biden, real wages plummeted by $3,000. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has seen a wage increase of $1,300. For construction workers, it's $1,800. For miners, we're bringing back clean, beautiful coal. It's $3,300. And for the first time in years, wages are rising much faster than inflation. Remember that. The wages, just look at it. Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that? Very importantly, there are more people working today than at any time in American history, and 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector. Think of that. 100% of all jobs have been in the private sector rather than government, which is the only way to make a country powerful and great. This historic trend will continue. Already, I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment into the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security. Much of this success has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us, but not anymore.
Yeah, he read it.
Companies know that if they build in America, there are no tariffs, and that's why they're coming home to the USA in record numbers.
He had part in making it,
but
he read
plants at levels we haven't seen. AI, automobiles. We're doing what nobody thought was even possible, not even remotely possible. There has never, frankly, been anything like it. 1 year ago, our country was dead. We were absolutely dead. Our country was ready to fail, totally failed. Now, we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And that's said by every single leader that I've spoken to over the last 5 months. Next year, you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were really accomplished through our great, big, beautiful bill, perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed in Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts,
he
many
don't know, bro.
families will
He's
be
lying.
saving
He's just
between
lying.
$11,000 and $20,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time. Because of tariffs, along with the just passed one big beautiful bill, tonight I am also proud to announce that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special, we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior Dividend. In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776. Think of that. And the checks are already on the way. Nobody understood that one until about 30 minutes ago.
What?
We made a lot more money than anybody thought because of tariffs, and the bill helped us along. Nobody deserves it more than our military, and I say congratulations to everybody. And by the way, we now have record enlistment in our military, and last year we had among the worst recruitment numbers in our military's history. What a difference a year makes. In addition, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interests to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades, to slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In other words, your drug costs will be plummeting downward.
No, they'll give us money. That's what that means. To buy them, to get the drugs, they'll give us money.
Never have done it to pay the cost of this giant dollar reduction. They stopped ripping us off, and it began as of 4 days ago. There has never been anything like this in the history of our country. Drugs have only gone up. but now they'll be going down by numbers never conceived possible.
He's
It's
just.
called most favored nation.
I wonder if
And
they
no
say we in a
president has
recession.
ever had
He'll
the
say
courage or
no.
ability to get this done until now. The first of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting in January through a new website, trumprx.gov. And these big price cuts will greatly reduce the cost of health care. I'm also taking on the gigantic health insurance companies that have gotten rich on billions of dollars of money that should go directly to the people. The money should go to the people. That's you. So they can buy their own health insurance, which will give far better benefits at much lower cost. It will be far better health insurance. The current Unaffordable Care Act was created to make insurance companies rich. It was bad health care at much too high a cost. And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats. And they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Unaffordable Care Act, and everybody knew it.
Oh my
Again,
God.
I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price. The only losers will be insurance companies that have gotten rich, and the Democrat Party, which is totally controlled by those same insurance companies. They will not be happy, but that's okay with me because you, the people, are finally going to be getting great health care at a lower cost. Another major focus is the cost of energy. For years, the radical left Democrats exploited the green energy scam as an excuse to funnel many billions of dollars into their own massive slush funds as their energy restrictions drastically drove up prices, and they drove them up at record levels.
Bro, it's so fucking childish.
Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden, and the typical family lost $5,000 to $10,000 in higher energy costs. Think of that, $5,000 to $10,000.
Bro, this is not presidential addressing the. You just up here bitching and blaming Democrats for stuff.
On day one, I declared a national energy emergency. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country. In some states, it, by the way,
look at the disclaimer at the top, y'all.
Hit $1.99 a gallon. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600 new electrical generating plants, a record, and it's a record that won't be beaten by practically, I would say, by anybody. Certainly not very soon. Prices on electricity and everything else will fall dramatically. The Democrat inflation disaster, again, the worst in the history of our country, also robbed millions of Americans of home ownership and indeed the American dream. The yearly cost of a typical new mortgage increased by $15,000.
I don't know, but I feel like this never happened with a president before.
$1,000 under Democrat rule. In 11 months, we've already gotten that annual cost down by $3,000, and it's coming down a lot lower. Wait till you see. The numbers are going to be shocking, and I'll soon announce our next chairman of the Federal
Hey, that shit wasn't there at the beginning. They put that shit in the middle of it.
Reserve, someone who believes in lower interest rates by a lot, and mortgage payments will be coming down even further. Early the new year, and you will see this, in the new year, I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up housing costs was the colossal border invasion. We have never been invaded. This is the worst thing that, frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing that the Biden administration did to our country. Bro,
he's not telling us nothing important. Like
at the border. The last administration and their allies in Congress brought in millions and millions of migrants and gave them taxpayer-funded housing while your rent and housing costs skyrocketed. Over 60% of growth in the rental market came from foreign migrants. At the same time, illegal aliens stole American jobs and flooded emergency rooms, getting free health care and education paid for by you, the American taxpayer. They also increased the cost of law enforcement by numbers so high that they are not even to be mentioned. For the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. In the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job
Getting wet.
creation has gone to American-born citizens. 100%. In the end, government either serves
Give 'em
the
pudding.
productive, patriotic, hardworking American citizen, or it serves those who break the laws, cheat the system, and seek power and profit at the expense of our nation. Look at Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state and have stolen billions and billions of dollars from Minnesota and indeed from the United States of America. And we're going to put an end to it. For so long as before my election, the vast majority of good and decent Americans were forced to watch as corrupt politicians plundered the halls of power, exploited our taxpayers, and pillaged every system that makes civilized society function. But not anymore, and you see that every day, not anymore. We're putting America first, and we are making America great again. Very simple. We are making America great again. Tonight, after 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation has stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation
Right,
is strong.
we didn't ask for any of
America
this.
is respected, and our country is back, stronger than ever before.
best liar of
We're
all time.
poised for an economic boom, the likes of which the world has never seen.
my fucking game
Soon
not
we will
working,
host
bro.
the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got. But most importantly, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. There could be no more fitting tribute to this epic milestone than to complete the comeback of America that began just 1 year ago. When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before. To each and every one of you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you all.
Bro, you have got to be kidding me. That was it? Fam, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Bro, all he did. So I wonder if this is like a last ditch, a last ditch effort for the Trump for the Epstein stuff coming out. He trying to just make everybody else look bad. He could have put all that on a Truth Social post. He been saying it on Truth Social since he got everything he just said. He been saying since he won. This nigga just got up here and said, "This country is good because I'm president." Like that's all he just did, and the Democrats ruined it. What? Bro, I thought he was gonna say something of importance, bro. What the fuck was that? He literally said nothing. What the hell? I'm thinking. I'm so wait. Let's see. I'm so curious of what some of these other content creators are saying. What is Hutch saying? I'm so curious.
Able to control the narrative on any given thing. He thinks he should be able to say something and everybody just believes it. And that's just because he's a fucking narcissist.
He said, make it
so
enough.
He doesn't understand the idea of not being able to control a narrative. Maybe he intuitively understands it on some level, but pushes that shit down.
Yeah, like that. I don't know
if
if he's saying what I said, but I'm like, I wonder if he's just trying to say stuff before this Epstein stuff go out. You got Dan Bongino quit, MTG stepping down, all these Republicans leaving the house. He got his Joint Chief of Staff that outed the whole damn administration. Like,
never mind. I guess it was all in my head, you know, like. I guess my energy bill's going up. I guess I just imagine that. Maybe I'm
Right.
misremembering.
Right. Y'all, Destiny is addicted to arc raiders, and it's hilarious. He
You've
don't
got a
even-
man who, like, there are so many reasons why the president shouldn't act this way. You know that you shouldn't. Your political party would hold you accountable. You'd be impeached because they don't want to sacrifice their political futures. The people that vote for you know that you shouldn't do it because the next party could punish you harshly for it. There's like 20 different reasons why this stuff should never be happening, but some Americans just literally voted for an insane narcissist who has no allegiance to country, party, or law, and there you are, yeah.
Cause that shit was just ridiculous, bro. I wonder
Shouldn't act
what
this
he
way.
said straight after.
You know that you shouldn't.
And the envy of enrichment.
Wow, thanks. Thank you for the politics, guys. Definitely wasn't a fucking another waste of time Trump speech. Oh boy.
That was
He really does. I yell at Moot for this. These motherfuckers say nothing whenever they come on. Moot's always like, breaking news, dink, 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 dink. And I go and I listen, and he just fucking rambles. And he says fucking
And
nothing.
it's the
And
same
he's
like 5 catchphrases. Like he's used these now. This might be some of
No,
the longest
but-
use that he's gotten out of some of these. They've emptied their prisons into our country.
But Zane, like, it's like he don't even have a new one. He don't even have a new line. This is the stuff he been saying for the past day he got in office. Like, I expected him to say everything he just said, but I thought he was gonna at least say, we're gonna keep bombing Venezuela, or announce something that's gonna happen with healthcare, even if it's trash. You know, the Republicans just passed the bill for the healthcare, but they not extending it, so we just motherfuckers gonna be just asked
This
out.
country used to be last or whatever, and now our country's or the hottest country now. It used to be dead,
The
and now it's the
same
hottest
shit.
country or whatever. Country is given that, you know.
All right. I see when people are like Venezuela oil is shit oil. Okay, I don't whatever.
It's on
don't-
brand, but like, come on. It's like, come on, bro.
Countries. And he
It's like to make it an
branded
address
that
to
as
the nation.
Bidenomics.
I'm thinking he's at least saying something new, even
And
if
it
it's
was a
trash.
fucking mistake. It
Just
was a
like even when they
stupid
was so stupid, it came out and said Tylenol causes autism. Like at least there was something, even though it was a lie and it was stupid. At least it was like something he hadn't been saying since he been president.
you know, there's no inflation and he didn't lie about that. Trump was just lying. Like he's just and he thinks that he thinks this is going to be enough to fool people or something. I don't know what he thinks. He's just some fucking narcissist. Andy with $20. With all due respect, I think you're coping here. The Trump RX thing is going to be popular and save people money. The dividend to military is going to be popular too. This was a huge W for Trump. The Indian voter is very dumb. We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
I don't know how the military will feel. Be like, yeah, we getting a check, but that don't mean you finna go out in the streets and be like, Trump is great.
But I'll bet you $50 that
Like, no.
his numbers are not going to go up on the economy.
Exactly. If anything, that's more disrespectful, like to the people that's feeling the strain of the economy right now. That he just got up here and he just acted like everything's okay. The Democrats are shit, and now since he's president, everything is good. Like that's disrespectful to people that's feeling what's happening right now.
Thank you for the $20 though. That was generous of you. Appreciate that. From the Astros with $5, is it me or was this the most desperate thing in American politics? An address attempting to assuage American fears
Yeah, they dumb,
and
but
bullshit them on the facts.
not enough to
I
just
think
be
this
like
is
he's
just
great.
like it's a tacit admission that his presidency is not doing well.
Mhm.
I think that's what I think. Obviously, I think here's what I think, just based on vibes alone. I think he thinks that like the Republican Party are the reason why his numbers are not great. Like he knows they're in trouble. Like he's made some comments about some of these elections that have happened and potential concerns about the midterm. So he's aware that the Republican Party are not in a strong position right now.
Yeah, it's
He's
worse.
aware that the
This is
Democrats.
objectively worse than the first term, because in the first term, his admin weren't a bunch of lapdogs and sycophants that just do whatever he say. He had people that was in government that like wasn't just doing whatever he wanted them to do, so he had a little bit of constraint. Now he got a bunch of yes men around him that'll do whatever he say.
Democrats are overperforming.
Like he literally turned the economy upside down in less than a year, and we were in a good trajectory after he got it.
But in his narcissistic delusion, he thinks, like, I'm sure in his mind, he's like, you know what? It's like Thanos at the end of Avengers in the fucking post-credit scene. You know what? I just got to get up there and do it myself. They're not cheerleading me good enough. They're not making the case good enough. I'll just speak directly to the people.
I cannot believe what
but I think this is this is an obvious acknowledgement that, the ground is a little shaky beneath his feet.
That vape shit real, boy.
They all caved one by one on Build Back Better. You think they won't cave on the freedom dividend? I don't know if he needs Congress. Because he's the head of the military, so I assume he probably has some legal way to just give them money and just like brand it like a. Well, I don't know actually. Hold on.
Yeah, I was finna
Can
say
the president
he can't just give them money
unilaterally.
Somebody said
I mean,
what I
he said the
said.
check-
This could have just been a Truth Social post.
Checks are
Exactly.
already in the mail, which, I mean, who knows if that's true? But can the president unilaterally send?
No, I don't think he can do that.
Service members
Hell no.
a 17 dividend, or does he need Congress?
He can't just send them
I
money.
assume because he's like the head of the military, maybe he has some kind of authority that he can just do it himself.
No.
Oh, it says short answer, no.
Yeah, you can't do that. I don't know why he thinks that.
President cannot do that unilaterally. Congress is required.
Yeah, he can't do that.
Constitution. Congress controls the money.
Right, period.
Did he lie?
Yes!
Did he lie about the checks being in the mail? Like all the votes are public.
The
You can't do like a
realization.
secret vote.
Did he lie?
That's a
about it
crazy thing
being
to
in the
lie about.
mail?
No, it's not that I'm
Watch.
surprised that he would lie.
Yeah,
but that's an
exactly.
especially crazy thing to lie about because what does he think is going to happen when the checks don't arrive? Is the strategy here to be like, oh, the Democrats have blocked it? Like, what's he? What's the strategy here?
Yo, I forgot he did actually
Blame
say,
Democrats? How
he
is
did
that
say
going
the checks are in the mail. He
Do you
did say that
know
shit.
the Democrats could just so easily?
That shit funny.
I mean, maybe he gets a pass through Congress. To be honest with you,
Nah. It's too, that wouldn't even look good
Maybe he
on
gets-
Congress passing something like that. Like, with all the money problems going on in the economy right now, for him to just give the military money. Cuz? I mean, that's not really a good look after all the other decisions you done made. Yeah, like, I don't know. Jimmy, this might be one of the things that makes his approval be even worse because, like I said, everybody's feeling the economy right now. And for him to just get up there and say Democrats made everything bad and I'm making everything good is
pass
crazy.
Congress.
That's crazy.
Maybe.
Because compared to this time last year, the only thing that's slightly down is gas, and it's like 6 cents. Joe Biden was president still at this time last year. The only thing that's better is gas, which is like 6 cents. And maybe eggs because we ain't dealing with the bird flu anymore, which ain't got nothing to do with Trump. Gas ain't got nothing to do with Trump shit.
They always cave, but they don't, though. They don't always cave.
Yeah,
They
he's just
don't.
giving them a dividend.
Republicans in
Go-
Indiana did not cave. Super fucking majority. and they didn't give him his map that he wanted. They didn't cave on Epstein. Like he is not in control. Like he does not have control over his party right now.
Fam, I thought this was gonna be at least like 45 minutes. I thought he was gonna
That was some regarded state level rhinos.
say something
See-
new.
Really? Is that the
Like,
cope
I
you're
thought he
going
was gonna
with?
Say something new, bro. That shit just blew me. That just blew me.
Oh my god.
Probably ain't talking about it no more. But
We
hey,
take those.
guess we're not going to war, guys. I guess I could give Trump credit for that, for not calling a goddamn war on the improv. But yeah, man, I had time to get on here and stream that, so I thought it'd be fun to watch it with some people. I didn't think it was only gonna be a, what was that, 30-ish minute address. Not even, well, I guess it was a little around 30 minutes. 30-minute address. He didn't say anything new. Of course, I didn't expect anything intelligent, but I thought we was gonna get something new, but couldn't even get that. But hey, man, look out for content coming out this weekend. I should have a video up every day. Still streaming Friday. If you made this point stream, make sure to leave a like, comment, sub. If not one, then all three. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.